fill up my gas tank.
Yeah, you're a piece of crap.
It cost me $64. And I will never fill it up again.
That is...
$64 for 13 miles per gallon.
I should have sat over there, shouldn't I?
Probably, because now I'm going to
yeah.
have to look at you like this.
Yeah.
It's your own fault, really. You know I can't talk
Francis.
to you and not look at you.
The boss always makes mistakes.
I'll do my best, but, I can't guarantee
I
nothing.
sit there all the time.
Yeah, for a good reason.
I know, I forget.
Next time you take that chair, you put it over there, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Next time, don't worry about it. I'll do my best to look this way, but it's going to be difficult.
He's not going to do it.
But yeah, so I'm trying, dude. It's so hard. Just don't talk to me, Francis. Just don't talk to me.
I'm not here.
You can look at me, just don't talk to me, because then I'll just instinctively look. Yeah. So I'm not about it. I fill it up like one. I keep saying I fill it up. I put $20 in my gas tank every 3 days. Because it is, bro.
That is.
It
really
doesn't
crazy.
help that I'm too nice. So whenever Justin asks, you just say, "Yeah, take the truck," because I'm too. Well, not only am I too nice, I'm too lazy to actually say anything. I'm just like, just let me go to sleep. I don't care. But it's like literally, he'll ask me like 2 or 3 times to use the truck just to go, 3 blocks in the other direction to buy cigarettes because he can't walk 3 blocks in the other direction. God forbid, I don't understand people.
Yeah.
It's like we grew up walking like 50 blocks and you can't walk 3 blocks for a cigarette. Fucking lazy, bro. I just don't understand people, especially my family, bro. They so stupid. It's like, what's the point? I love them, but I can't stand my family, bro. I like my mom and my sisters. My brothers are fucking stupid. They are, dude. I don't care. Oh, my older brother finally got his license yesterday.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Isn't he like 26?
I think he just turned 26.
Yeah.
He was born in 91. So, yeah, he just turned 26.
Yeah, just turned 26.
Yeah. So,
Wow. That's really crazy.
Yeah, he's been driving with a permit this whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. He's an all right driver.
That's legal.
He's an all right driver. So
I do
I'm okay
not
with
think
it.
that's legal.
Yeah, I mean, I took my road test. I only ever been in the car once. The first time I took my road test.
That's
Then I
crazy.
once. I still took the road test with confidence, and I failed it with confidence.
Oh yeah, he didn't even have his headphones on. Wow.
Fucking amateurs.
Clearly, we're gonna have to restart this.
What do you mean? This is Bravo talking.
Is Bravo talking? All right.
We're good. I was just making sure. I was getting feedback.
From yourself?
No, from Charlie team.
Or from the Charlie team? From Charlie team. Yeah. Wow.
What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about our cars, or we could just get into this carton thing. What is this carton?
Oh
thing?
no, we actually on our list from last week or the week before. I honestly can't remember. We talked about the RDC carton list, right? And I'm thinking maybe today we can talk about it again.
Okay. So tell me, what's the RDC carton list?
It stands for Rhinoceros Dick Chub.
Okay. Rhinoceros Dick Chub.
Rhinoceros Dick Chub.
Okay.
Carton list.
Okay.
Now, if you go to in the store, where I'm gonna, not disclose this store, it's personal. But if you go to Department 25, aisle 13, you will find in Bay 1, you will find 5 Rhinoceros Dick Chubs.
Okay. Oh.
So, in case you ever want one.
There's 5 of them in
That's Department 25, aisle 13.
Department 25.
But if you look
13.
at yours, right,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
really look at yours. Yours is more important. Department 26, aisle 8.
Yeah.
In Bay 18, you see how much Rhinoceros Dick Chubs you have, right?
49. That's
49
that is a
Rhinoceros
lot.
Dick
They're
Chubs.
packing in that
That's
one.
a lot, bro. That's like someone ordered a
packing.
hell of a lot, bro. I don't know what you do with them, but I don't really care. And that's all for this RDC carton list. Now let's get to the real reason.
Let's get to
why
the
we're
real
here,
reason we're here.
to talk about cars.
Yeah, we're here to talk about cars, guys.
First of all,
First of all,
I'm gonna maybe get a new one.
yeah, Jordan's
Thinking
gonna
about
get a
it.
new one because his current vehicle is walking death trap.
It's the hoopty, bro.
Yeah.
It's got personality, bro.
That personality
It's got
is dense.
stories, bro. Did I tell you the story about how the side got ripped off?
No, you did not.
How I
tell me
lost
that.
my side step?
No, you did
Good
not.
story. I'll tell you later.
You'll tell me later.
I
All
don't
right,
want-
all
It's a
right.
long story.
It's a long story?
It's not that long.
Not long.
I was trying to get my car jump started. It didn't want to jump start, and I finally got it jump started in a parking lot because it died when I was out. It died when I was in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
and my cousin was driving it, and it died, so he just parked it in a parking lot. And I got so happy that it finally started up that I was reversing, and I didn't see this pole, and the pole had a concrete slab right at the bottom of it, and it grabbed my side step. You know what I'm saying? And I panicked, and instead of hitting the brake, I hit the gas. Right?
Oh my god!
So as soon as I backed up, my whole car went like I went up on 3 wheels, bro, and the whole side step ripped off from underneath my car. And I panicked, and I grabbed it, and I threw it on top of my car, and I drove away. And it was right in the RVC. Is the RVC, right? That's that store that
Sure.
they do that prescriptions, right?
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what bowling is with the
yeah.
RVC next to it.
Yeah.
It was in that parking lot. They probably have it on camera,
Probably.
Yeah,
And they're
so-
probably laughing at you.
and that's how I ripped off my side step. Good story.
Good story. Good story. Good
Okay,
story.
now let's get back to the real reason why we're here. We're here to talk about something called Video Games Unplugged.
Episode 8,
I
I
don't know
believe.
why I'm talking like I'm the host. I'm gonna switch that over to
I
you.
mean, you can be
You
the
do your
host. That's
thing.
fine.
No,
You
no,
always
no,
do an
no, no,
amazing
no, no.
job.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
It's very different
It is different, isn't it?
in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do your thing, Damon.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
All right. Welcome everybody to Video Games Unplugged.
It was so
The 8th
pleasant and
episode.
nice. That's what I wanted to
Thank
see.
you for joining us today. How's everybody doing out there? We're having a pretty good day,
All right. Dave.
Jordan's telling me about how crap his car is, but
I don't remember saying it was crap.
well, okay. I just
Don't
inferred.
put your own opinions on my car, bro. First of all, there's no fact saying that it's crap. Yeah, it's old reliable,
old
bro.
reliable, my
You
butt.
have the new and shiny. When the new and shiny breaks, what do you go to? Old reliable.
Nah, not old and reliable. Nah, not like yours.
You don't have an old reliable.
Nah, you're right. I don't even have one.
That's
yeah.
Wait, just wait,
Yeah.
just wait.
We'll wait. Give it a couple years, maybe 10. All right.
Mine won't last 10 years, bro. It won't
no, it
even last
won't.
10 weeks.
No. So today we're actually going to be talking about one of the publishers that, well, I'm a huge fan of. Well, not as of recent,
Lately.
but beforehand. But we're
Before
talking about
today.
BioWare's future today.
Developer.
The developer. What did I say?
Publisher.
Publisher? I'm sorry. Publisher is EA. No, we don't want to talk about them.
We do actually.
Well,
Later.
we'll talk about them later.
Later.
Yeah.
Let's talk about BioWare.
But let's talk about BioWare, guys. Geez.
Uh
The next upcoming game is Anthem, as we all know.
huh. When is that scheduled to release?
No later
Didn't they back it up a little?
19.
Yeah.
Okay, that's too long.
But yeah, still, I think we've mentioned it before on the channel with, it's another looter shooter, kind of similar to Destiny, but
More
supposedly
open?
it's supposed to be
Like open?
more open. There's way more to explore. There's way more to see.
Told you, don't talk, Francis.
But I think it's going to be. I'm so scared.
Scared of what?
Of them just ruining it, man.
Why? How? I mean, how could they ruin something if it's new? It's just. I mean, they can't really
Listen,
ruin it. It was
they
never
can't-
good. Because once it comes out, it's shit. You understand what I'm saying? You can't ruin what's shit unless it's shittier than shit.
And that's who knows? That may be what it is,
But
man.
you would have to wait.
You're right, and we do
You know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
wait
You gotta
to
wait for it
see.
to come
You're
out,
absolutely
and then
right.
give it like 2 months and see what they do with it.
You're right.
So
You're
they
right.
then they'll ruin it. They might ruin it still. Yes, you're right. But I have high hopes
You
for
have high
how
hopes.
badly they're gonna do
For
it.
how badly they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Same here.
It looks really cool,
It does. It does look very nice.
but you know what they say about looks.
They are probably going to downscale them once they release it.
No, they're not everything.
Okay. I guess that too. Yeah.
You never heard the saying "looks aren't everything"?
I have heard of that
See?
saying, but
It applies.
it does apply. It does apply. Yeah. But so far it does look good. They did move back, so to speak, the release date, even though they didn't even give us a real release date.
What a ripoff.
But they did say, they're putting more work into it. My biggest fear with it is that EA is going to ruin it with, another microtransaction
Those are the best.
debacle.
I love microtransactions.
When they're implemented properly, yes.
I can't afford them.
Exactly. Who wants to sit there and spend an extra $20
Well, here's the thing,
on a
right?
game that's already $60?
I think microtransactions,
Microtransactions, yeah.
Microtransactions, that's the word I'm looking for. I think, not that they can be good, but they can be helpful to certain players. Because there are certain people who don't have the time to unlock everything, which I can understand. But when the game specifically, like you need to have this in order to beat this, or this in order to unlock this, and you have to pay for it.
Like a win to play.
Yes.
a win to
Because
play environment.
like what Battlefield is you can unlock short kits that give you like all the guns for a certain class or all the guns for a certain helicopter. Like, that is I'm okay with, because if not, you literally have to spend hours upon hours upon hours unlocking it. Not everyone has that time. But in a game like Battlefield, there's so many guns that it really doesn't matter if you have this gun, because there's 20 guns that are better than it. It's all preference, you know what I'm saying? There's so many guns with so many attachments, there's too many variables for it to matter.
Okay.
Like, that game I'm okay with. But it's just like when you have a game where it's like, all right, this gun is the best gun in the game. You can buy that gun, but that's the only way you can unlock that gun. That is unfavorable.
Yeah.
It's like, either you buy the gun and you win, or you don't buy the gun and you just fucking lose, and everyone who bought the gun. I'm not about that.
Agreed.
Or just have microtransactions that don't matter, like Rainbow Six. Everything is just like skins.
Things like cosmetics.
Yeah, everything's
things
just
are,
skins. I mean, that, and then it's just completely whether the player wants to look like that. So it's like their choice. Go for it. It's not gonna help you out anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
That's how I feel a lot about with Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's not Bioware, but
Does it have microtransactions?
It does have microtransactions, but a lot of its microtransactions are a lot of cosmetic things. So it's like, okay, do you need the the future soldier war pack?
Yes.
No, not really, because it's just an outfit. You don't need that outfit. So yeah, but it is a nice outfit. But yeah.
Yeah, microtransactions.
So yeah,
They suck.
big fear with microtransactions, especially with EA, because
What game are we talking about again?
we're talking about Bioware in general, but Anthem.
That's right. Yeah.
You guys want to talk about the new releases real quick?
The new releases. Oh yeah, we could talk about the new releases.
I think you spelled
Okay.
Pharaohs wrong, bro.
No, that's correct.
Are you sure?
Autocorrect.
Autocorrect.
Anyhow.
Don't autocorrect all the time, bro.
Word document.
I'll take it. Bruh, does anyone else have the problem when you're typing and autocorrect decides to autocorrect something that doesn't need to be autocorrected?
Yeah, all
but
the time.
then it doesn't correct shit that should be autocorrected?
I can't fix it, bro.
Bruh,
You talking about your Samsung?
yeah, bruh,
No, bro.
Bruh, I spell go. Sometimes for when I spell going, I'll hit the space instead of the N. And instead of autocorrecting to going that I've spelled 90% of, it'll spell going space G and think that's okay.
Bro, it does that for don't.
Does it?
Yeah, when I put D-O-N, I accidentally hit the space.
Yeah. And you did the T?
It doesn't, it says Don T.
Yeah, but it's stupid. It's stupid.
And I keep deleting it from the memory and it keeps popping
Or
up.
as like, I'll spell a word that's like one letter off from the word that I want, and it'll autocorrect. Instead of autocorrecting the one letter that was off, it'll autocorrect it to like a word that was completely off. Like,
Bro.
4 letters are different. I'm just like, how the fuck did you get that?
It either changes the word,
Yeah.
or for me, for sometimes it doesn't even do anything, and it saves the incorrect version to the freaking base.
Well, that's the thing too. With my old phone, you used to be able to save, like, if it wasn't in the dictionary, you could save it to the
Yeah.
dictionary. I don't know how to do that in this one.
The only thing I can think, you have to hit the double space. Like you, bro.
Let's get off of phones, because they piss me off right now. Let's get off of autocorrecting. Okay, let's talk about the new releases, though.
Yeah.
Talk about your one that you're probably going to play.
Oh, I am going to play it.
And then we'll talk about the one I'm going to play when I go home.
All right, quick sidetrack. Some new releases that are happening.
Just came out today.
Just came out. Assassin's Creed Curse of the Pharaohs, the second DLC, is dropping.
For which game, bro?
For Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah. Oh. Anyhow. I know, yeah, quick sidetrack. That's Ubisoft, not Bioware. Quick sidetrack.
Close enough.
We love doing that. It's Rhinos and Aliens. And I'm excited. Because,
Question.
talk to me.
When you go to trophies, right, and you click on
I'm
it.
not excited about that.
If you go to trophies and you click on it, right, there's 3 sections, though. Does that mean there's going to be another DLC?
No, at this very moment, there's 3 sections because
Discovery.
of the Discovery Tour. So there's the base game, the first one, and then the Discovery Tour. And then they're going to make another one for the Curse of the Pharaohs.
Oh, it's already up there, bro. It's been up there for like a week.
It is up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You haven't been able to do any weekly challenges because of that.
It's very
Are
upsetting.
you going to get all the trophies?
Yes, which is so... Because, look, I got
See,
all the
that's the
trophies for
curse,
the base
right?
game. Then
That's
I got
the
all of them
curse.
for the first DLC. And then the Discovery Tour came out. And I'm like, well,
Yo.
that's like
Especially
5
for
more
shooters.
freaking
Yo.
things that I got to do.
This is the curse, right? You
Talk to me.
100% a game, then you stop playing it for years, and then DLC comes out. Bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop, bop. I 100% in Minecraft, right? Then I looked at my thing, and it's like,
what, 6
it's like,
expansions?
it's like, oh, you only have 50%. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean
Right.
100% in it? Then it's got like 15 expansions, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? I remember when there was like 3 expansions, and then it just fucking took off. But actually, most of the achievements are completely gettable. They're like things you've already done, but because you didn't do it when the achievement was there, you didn't get it. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but that's kind of
Correct.
that. I think that adds to frustration because you know you did it.
Yeah, but now you got to do it again.
Or like with some of the shooters, like how I hate the ones where you kill 100 people with this specific weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Like you probably already have 10,000 kills, but no,
Just
you
now
have to
you
get
get
an extra
100.
1,000 with this specific.
Well, you see what I love about Minecraft is every time I get all the trophies, I turn my world into a creative world.
Okay.
Once you turn your world into a creative world, you can no longer get trophies in that world. So in order to get all the trophies again, I would have to start a new world, start everything over from scratch. Yeah,
Oh,
once
no,
you
I'm not
turn your
doing
world into
that.
creative, well, because once I 100%ed the game, what's the point in me
Figure, yeah.
playing it just to play? I might as well do creative shit where you can like spawn weapons out of anything. You know what I'm saying? You access everything inside the game. So I turned it into creative, and then they released 15 expansions, and my world that I had everything legit that I turned to creative just because is now useless.
So it's
That's
almost
upsetting.
like a Dragon Age problem.
Yeah, it's like literally I would literally have to start from scratch to get all those trophies.
That is a very upsetting.
So, trophies.
Yeah. So what's that new thing that's coming out for you?
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege Outbreak, or the Chimera Operation. You call it either or, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Why are you still playing that?
What do you mean?
Rainbow Six Siege.
What about it?
Why are you still playing
It's
it?
a good game.
It's a good game.
It's a good game. Fun. You should try it.
Yeah,
Telling
yeah.
you, bro. You get a whole group of 5 people. Me, you, Edwin, Janus, Francis. You're having a good fucking time, bro. Because no matter what, someone's gonna get hit with bullshit. When they get hit with bullshit, you just laugh at them. It's a good time. Good time laughing at friends, bro. But the new DLC is really cool because what they're doing is there's basically 2 things to do in that game: terrorist hunt and multiplayer, where you face other people. With terrorist hunt, it's basically you go into a map. There's certain situations, you could call them, where like rescue a hostage, secure the area, plant the diffuser bomb. Like those are certain situations you have to do. Depending on which situation you get, you got to fight these terrorists. Sometimes it's just eliminate all the terrorists, and you fight these terrorists, and that's pretty much all that is. It's just like it says, it's called a terrorist hunt for a reason. But now they're adding, and I think it's only for like a month that they're doing it. It's called the Outbreak. It's called Outbreak something. I can't remember. Where basically you and it's 2 other players, so 3-player co-op, and you have to go into this quarantine zone where they said something crashed into the Earth or whatever. Something crashed in, and an outbreak happens, and you have to go in and determine the source of the outbreak and if you can stop it. And you and 2 of your friends go in, and they have like certain. I was literally just reading it earlier today. You have to choose between like 8 operators. You could choose 2 of the new ones, Chimera or Lion and Finca, I believe their names are. Lion has an aerial drone that reads enemies' locations as long as they move. And then Finca has like nanites that she can activate, kind of like an adrenaline rush, that can heal you. It gives you less recoil, and it also heightens your speed.
Okay.
So pretty cool operators. And it's basically you choose, you and your friends, you choose 3 of them, and you gotta go in. I saw the first mission. You go into this house, and you have to secure the house, and then you have to defend the house against these hordes of outbreak. They don't really say they're infected, but the outbreak things. And then there's like regular grunts. There's a thing called Basher, which is like a tank from Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
And then there's the thing called Apex, which is kind of like the Witch, but at the same time it's not. Because you know how the Witch would like one-shot you, but she was still kind of weak?
Yeah.
The Apex is like, it's got a ton of health, but they never actually attack you. They just summon more zombies. Like they can summon countless zombies until you kill them.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's or outbreak, infected, whatever you want to call them.
It actually
So
does sound really
It sounds
fun.
interesting to see
does sound
what
really
they do
fun.
with it. And it said it's supposed to be only like a limited time thing, so I want to play it as soon as possible because I want to see what it's like.
I know what you're doing when
if
you get out of
If I
here.
wasn't here, I was gonna be playing it right now because I know Edwin just got off work. He texted me as soon as he got off work, and Janus can't get on today. His girl came from Germany today.
I remember that he got married. Yeah.
Well, he's going to get married. Yeah. She's supposed to be staying there until they get married in 2 months from now. So yeah, I didn't know she was coming over that early too, and I was like, damn, she comes over the exact same day Rainbow Six comes out, bro. I mean, not that I'm saying anything, but he wants to spend time with her, so he's not gonna get on.
Yeah.
So I was gonna play with me, Edwin, and maybe Demarius. I know Demarius has it, but by the time I get home, I'm gonna probably have been up for 24 hours. So I might pass out. I might not pass out.
Yeah.
You never know.
Sounds like something you'd like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go off on some bullshit right now. I want to explain to you something, and you tell me if this makes sense.
France just set the legal age of sexual consent
16.
15.
15, even better. I have no interest in that. I'm not from France.
No, Europeans though, they're always
They're
ahead.
wild, bro.
They're always ahead.
They're
Ahead?
thinking
Yeah.
ahead of the time. Technically, are they
Bro,
ahead
people-
or are they in the past? Because in the past, it didn't matter.
For our social terms.
I like what you say.
Bro, if you could get married at 14,
No.
you're fucking. Please.
No.
No, he got a point. He got a point, bro. They having sex regardless. The question is whether it's...
Bro, we have 6th graders having sex now.
It's true.
And we
People are
shouldn't.
fucking wild. We shouldn't, but it don't change the fact that it's happening.
Sorry.
Now, guys,
that was-
hold on, guys. You want to hear something stupid?
All right.
I went to Walmart the other
About
day,
to
right?
go off on
I
a
went
Rhinos and
we
Aliens
are,
tangent,
'cause
guys.
you don't even understand how angry I was when I got this, bro. I was about to shoot up somebody. I go to Walmart, right? And I go to get new glasses after a very long time. I'm like, yeah, I got my prescriptions. I just need to get new glasses, new frames, new lenses.
Okay.
And they're like, oh yeah, okay, sure. So pick out a pair of frames. I said, okay. I got a fat head, right? So I pick a pair of frames that fit me and they look all right. So I was like, okay, I picked these ones. They say, okay, good. We go through all the options. It comes to like $200 because the lenses, the frames was like $78, something like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I pay $206 and I leave. The very next day I get a call from them saying that they cannot make the lenses to fit the frame that I picked. And I told them, I said, why do you have frames that you can't fit lenses to? And they say, oh, they're there just for show. To show fucking what? If you can't use them, what's the point of them being there, Wal-Mart? And they're like, so you're gonna have to come in and either pick a smaller frame or get a refund. And I told them, well, my head's kind of big. The reason I picked those frames was because they fit me. There was like maybe 1 or 2 other frames that fit me, but I didn't like them as much as I liked this one. So I'm like, what do I do? He's like, just come in and get a refund then. And I'm just like, you really want to get shot, don't you?
Oh my god.
Since we're bashing Walmart, I just want to say,
Oh my god.
we got some Swiss cheese,
I'm not
bro.
a part of
Yeah.
this.
No, I heard this earlier. What's up with the cheese, bro?
Oh, my mom told you?
No. You were talking about it down there. I was like, what happened with Walmart and the cheese,
Bro, we got some Swiss cheese, bro. I'm like, yo, I love Swiss cheese
I love
with
Swiss
ham.
cheese. One of my favorites, bro.
I opened the package, bro. I kid you not. 1/3 of all the cheese is straight blue mode.
Beautiful.
I'm done. Fuck you,
Beautiful.
Walmart.
For real, bro. Fuck you, Walmart, bro. Because here's my thing, right? I don't understand. I thought lenses, bro, were made to fit frames. That's why they take your prescription, they get the lenses made, and they make them to the size of the frame you pick.
He said legit for display.
He said they're for display use. And I'm just like, why display them if you can't use them?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. And it was like, if I don't
Bro,
understand.
it's
like I said.
it's like clothing. You have all these clothings up, and somebody wants that specific one. And it's like, oh no, we just have that on display. Why the fuck is it on display?
Yeah, if I can't get it, why is it there? Bro, you don't even understand how upset. I just wanted to
You wanted to punch that dude.
Yeah, and my thing is though too is like I told him, I'm like, if I go back and choose a frame and then you call me again the next day telling me I can't have that frame, you're gonna fucking die. Cause not only are you wasting my time, you're wasting my fucking gas, bruh. Shit's expensive.
No, I was gonna say the time and gas.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly, bro. Like, come on, I don't have 30 minutes to drive. I'm tired, bro. I don't want to drive 30 minutes to Walmart just to pick out a new frame, which you couldn't tell me I couldn't have
You
when I
could've said
first
the
got
first
it.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Like I said, I legitimately thought when you go in there and you're like, okay, these are your lenses, these are your frames. I'm gonna get these lenses to fit these frames.
I
Apparently,
never
it doesn't
liked
work that way.
Walmart, bro. Amazon's doing
That's
it
why
better
I'm
in every
legitimately
single way.
thinking I'm just gonna get my refund and tell them to print me out another thing of my prescription so I
No,
can get it
for real.
online because I don't know what else to do.
Fuck that shit.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, bro. That's $205 just for them to call me and tell them I can't have it. I'm like, what the fuck,
Sorry about that tangent.
bro? No, I was talking about it before you came in, bro. I was like, yo, I
Before
want to
the-
go off on
the female
Walmart
thing?
right now. Yeah, before you came in with France.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was literally just telling him, I was like, I want to go off on Walmart, and then you came in and you went off on that tangent, and then since you went off on a tangent, I just went with you, bro. Not even worried about it. What were we talking about, Damon?
Try
Well,
to
Sites.
highlight the pros and
Was-
cons to Bioware the games that you play from them.
Pros, they're good. Cons, they're not. That was good, right? I was a pro. Got you.
I'm at a loss now.
Damn, bro, we only hit the first bullet point. And it's
I
been like,
know.
How long has it been? Read that for me.
26 minutes.
We need to speed this up,
We
bro.
do.
All right.
That's what happens when you go off on a Rhinos and Aliens tangent.
The one BioWare franchise that I think is really good, it could be better, but it's really good, is Dragon Age. I like Dragon Age a lot. First one, never played it. Second one, played the shit out of it. I put like 200 hours in. And then the third one, which I believe is the newest one, Inquisition, if I'm correct.
Correct.
Played a lot of, lost a lot of data, never played it again. But while I played it, I had a lot of fun. My favorite thing was hunting the big dragons.
Isn't it a lot like basically like kind of like Skyrim?
Yes, it's like okay. If you played Skyrim, always in 3D, and a lot of it was more mystical.
Okay.
Like basically in Inquisition, there's these demon rifts that open. I believe. Well, they're called rifts, and demons can enter and exit through them, and you have to kill these demons. And some of them are really big, obviously, and some that are really small. So it's kind of like whatever. And then I believe there's a dragon in it. Something to do with a dragon. But he's like an ancient mystical dragon. But I haven't played this game since it first came out, and I played it for like 80 hours. But there's like a black dragon. I can't remember what his name is, and you have to. I believe he's the final boss. I never got to fight him though. I was fighting all the. But I believe he's just. See, the reason I don't want to say this because it sounds so much like Skyrim, where he resurrects other dragons. And I believe that's exactly what happens, but I can't be sure in all honesty. I might have to play it again eventually. But all in all, it's really fun. You got this huge story mode. You got a whole bunch of companions, so you can make a whole bunch of parties. You could pretty much have sex with almost every companion you have, male or female. It's a very gender neutral game. I love it.
Okay.
And it's cool.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it's a really good game. You got to get into it. The fighting is all right. The fighting. What am I thinking about? What's the word I'm thinking of, bro?
Gameplay?
The gameplay, yeah, like the fighting gameplay is actually really good. But yeah, all in all, it's a really good game. I would recommend if you really like getting into like deep storylines, definitely play it. But
I think that's probably one of the things that BioWare is best known for.
Deep
is
storylines?
their storytelling.
Yeah, I would say
really
so.
is.
You get really in like I said, the reason why I like Dragon Age 2 is because they all play together. They all do come together, and it's very like in a straight line. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not everywhere. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just goes.
Okay.
It's very simple. I don't have to worry about other characters. I don't got to worry about different dimensions. I don't got to worry about all this stuff. I just got to play my character. Like literally from the second one to Inquisition, you can technically actually from the first one all the way to the third one, you can upload all your decisions you made in the previous games, and
Correct.
it will literally affect the world that you created in the third one.
Correct.
Like
correct.
before you even start your game, your world is certain things have happened because of what you decided in previous games.
Correct. It's a
Which
very
I think
similar
is-
thing
yeah.
that they did with the original Mass Effect trilogy.
Did they do
where
that?
you could start off in the first game with whichever shepherd you picked, and as you continue to the second one and the third one, you could do that exact same thing. Keep the exact same storyline.
I think that's a really cool system. I
absolutely
love
is.
games that do that where it's like, oh, you finished the second one this way, well, that's going to completely affect how the third one starts.
Yeah.
I like that.
That is, yeah.
That's something I hope they keep for Dragon Age 4, which apparently will contain live elements.
Yeah, they want it to be more kind of like how Assassin's Creed Origin is doing the live updates, as well as,
Oh, like constantly updating?
Constantly
I didn't know what
updating it.
live elements meant. But
as
that's what
well
it means.
as things like how they have the challenges every
weekly
week,
challenges and stuff
as well
like
as
that.
Things that occur in the world as the game is progressing.
Oh,
So
I guess
it's
that
more
kind of
things
like
to do.
certain events,
Correct,
kind of,
yeah,
I
like
guess. Like
events.
Destiny events, right?
Correct,
like
yeah,
public events and
kind of
stuff
like the
that.
public events and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, that would actually be really cool. I would like to see that in Dragon Age. I can't complain about that.
Yeah, I do think that would be cool.
Keep doing your thing, BioWare.
So yeah, I've
work
never
on the
really
bugs
been
a little.
into with the Dragon Age and whatnot.
If you like Skyrim, you'll most likely like this.
Yeah.
It's
So I
kind of
have
like
played Skyrim.
it's legitimately kind of like Skyrim meets Witcher,
Okay.
but not as complicated as Witcher. Because you know how Witcher
Is
I
very
literally only played it for
complicated.
2 hours, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Is
Like
happening,
it's
yeah.
really tactical. Like it's strategic. You got to think about it. With what's it called? With Dragon Age, it's not as simple as Skyrim, but it's a little bit more intuitive, I guess you
Okay.
could say. It's a really good mix between Skyrim and Witcher. So, like I said,
Okay.
if you like those type of games, you do. If you do, and then just go for it.
Seeing that, I actually might have to give Dragon Age 4 a swing then.
I got
Then,
the
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
the disc, bro. You can borrow it whenever you want. I haven't touched it in 2 years.
No, not the third one, the fourth one. When the fourth one comes out.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
start off new. Just
That's fair enough.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
fair enough.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna go back and
That's fair enough.
in a
bro.
year or two.
But if you ever do, play the second one.
Play
the
the
second
second
one,
one, huh?
hand down, is the best.
the second one's the best.
Dragon
Okay.
Age 2 is amazing.
All right.
Okay. Let's move on to
The Mass Effect
your
franchise.
franchise.
Yeah, my franchise.
Yeah.
We've talked about Andromeda before on the channel.
Yep.
How I've
Andromeda.
said multiple times.
Multiple
the game
times.
is amazing now. Of course, when it was first released, heavily plagued with animation errors, bugs, glitches.
That's how it was with Dragon Age too.
Yeah, when
I
it
still
first came
remember.
out.
Yeah, the glitches. I fell through the world constantly.
Yeah.
Fell through the world constantly. I would spawn up and legitimately just die. Yeah, that happens.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
guess it's just one of those Bioware things,
Maybe
you know.
yeah, maybe that's what it is. But they have done an amazing job with Andromeda now. Actually,
it.
Francis is finally
I saw you guys
started
playing it
playing
the other day.
again.
Saw you guys playing
Started
together.
playing.
Question
So
now:
we're playing
when
together.
did Andromeda come out?
Wasn't it earlier this year?
Don't ask me.
Well, technically
Was it
2017.
2017?
Yeah, it was 2017.
So it came out after Dragon Age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dragon Age came out like 2015, 2016.
Something like that. Yeah, I know it
believe was
came out before
2015.
Andromeda. It did
I
come out
believe it was
before
2015. God damn.
that. It's crazy, right?
Can you believe
How
the
time
PS4
flies.
is 5 years old?
Yeah, I can't believe that. Yeah.
I feel like it was just yesterday. I honestly
No.
can't believe mine lasted that long. Usually, literally, systems don't last that long.
They don't.
There's always something wrong with
You
it.
should hear my PlayStation.
Sounds like a jet engine?
It sounds like
Bruh.
a jet engine.
Yep, mine and my friend Colton's. Literally, you can hear him.
As soon as anything starts happening on the system,
Especially if you play something like Dragon Age or Skyrim or
Dude,
fucking The
we were
Witcher.
playing. When
Anything
every
that's
time
like
I
a
played
massive
Witcher,
open world.
we were playing Wildlands last night, and that's all I heard of.
Yep.
Yeah, and honestly, it's getting to that point where any game I play is like that. I was playing 2K, and it was sounding
have
like
the
it was about to
first-
take
the
off.
first
Yeah, but
generation?
that's the thing. I do have the first generation
I.
too.
Yeah,
See, and
as soon
that's
as it came
probably
out.
what it is.
Does your joint sometimes eject this by itself? I'm playing Siege. I'm in a good ass game. All of a sudden I hear beep beep beep, and my disc pops out, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I think that was part of the reason why I've done so much recently. I just download. I do all digital
You
games
know what it
now,
is, though,
man.
too? And I actually looked this up.
Yeah.
You know that little rubber piece that's underneath your joint? Rip it out.
Okay,
Because what happens is if you keep your PlayStation flat,
not anymore. I
okay,
actually have it on
that's
the
not
side
bad.
now.
I keep
Yeah.
it flat, right? And what happens is the heat that grabs it from underneath, it heats up the rubber piece, and the rubber piece expands. And ours, because it's the first generation, and every time they do this, I don't know why a new system comes out, let's make it touch sensitive. So what happens is touch sensitive isn't really touch sensitive, it's heat sensitive. So it heats up to that perfect temperature for that 1 second, bruh. And it expands the rubber and it touches the bottom of the fucking button.
Did not know that.
And that's why the disc always pops out. So if you rip it off, your disc will pop out 1,000,000 times less, bro. It still might pop out every now and then, but you have it on your side.
Yeah, I have it on the side now. So I ever since
Yeah.
I've done that, I don't have the trouble anymore.
I keep mine on the bottom just because it fits right underneath my TV, so it saves me room.
Okay.
But yeah, like I was like for like 2 days I could not put in a disc, and I was wondering why, and I looked it up, and it's because that little fucking rubber piece. And I want to question Microsoft and Xbox about this. Every time they make a new system, the first thing they do, touch sensitive, and then the very next thing they do, with the next updated version of that system, they get rid of the touch sensitive and go back to mechanical.
Yeah.
My question is, just stay with fucking mechanical. It's not a question, it's actually a statement. Just stay with mechanical. Nobody likes the touch sensitive. Remember when the Xbox first came out with it, and everyone was like, oh, it's touch sensitive, so cool. And then everyone had they fucking dogs and cats walk by while they're in the middle of a game, and it turned off. And then what did Xbox do? They said, sorry, you know what? Let's make it mechanical. Then PlayStation did the same fucking thing.
Yeah. I do hate the touch sensitive, especially when you go to try to turn it off or something, and it doesn't register sometimes, especially with mine.
It's bruh. Or like sometimes I keep games on top of the PlayStation. I go to grab the game, beep beep. Oh, I just turned it off. I love touch sensitive. I love it. You know what? I take it back. You guys are geniuses. Fucking dumbasses.
I think that's I think honestly, it's just my system is just old, man.
Right, so is mine. I'm thinking about updating, but the thing is, if I update, I want the Pro, and if I want the Pro, I need a 4K TV. Yeah. So I need money before
I just keep sitting there saying, I'm like, look, they're already on the horizon of bringing out the PS5, even if it comes out in 2 years.
As long as it lasts.
Right. If I can get this one to last up until then, I'll be happy, man. Like, yeah. Because same here. If I go with the PlayStation, if I go with the Pro, then I have to get a 4K TV. Yeah,
because that's what it's for.
Otherwise, there's no point. So, yeah.
Question now.
Question.
Why is Mass Effect on hiatus?
Because of how badly the reception was on Andromeda, which again was not really Andromeda's fault.
No, yeah, this is the thing.
It was I blame it on EA.
I love what they do is
forced them. They forced them to release it.
Great games, but they're just not ready.
Yeah,
like so many games that legitimately it's just the bugs that killed them. It's just a little polishing, and you would have been magnificent. Yeah. But sometimes the bugs, it's the little things that matter. You know what I'm saying? It is. So it's like the bugs keep hitting you, and you're just like, fuck it. I don't even want to play this anymore.
Exactly.
When Andromeda first came out, Edwin loved it. He was on it nonstop, but he was just tired of the bugs. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I feel like if someone never played it when it first came out and they got on it now, they would say it's an amazing game.
It is. Absolutely. That's what I always defended. That's why to this day I still play Andromeda, because it is a fun game now that they fixed it. I mean, there was plenty of times where, as you said, I would literally spawn in the world and then just fall through, or, you'd get stuck. When you were driving, you get stuck in a rock or something. You're just like, how did that happen? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Rocks, man.
The facial animations were horrible. There were times, where characters would enter the scene. So you'd be in the middle of a conversation, and then some random NPC would just walk in the middle,
stand right next to
him, walk through them.
Yeah, I've been there too.
There were bad times. There were very bad times. But now that they've done much more polishing on it, many updates, it's an amazing game.
Well, that's that kind of really sucks too. Now though, is the fact that it doesn't matter how good a game gets so much. It matters how it released. And they did. It released horrible. Because like a lot of people, and I actually just read an article the other day where Rainbow Six Siege is apparently one of the biggest comebacks of the AAA titles, because when it started, it wasn't a flop, but it was like I said, it was buggy. There was a lot of problems. There still is a little bit of, a good amount of problems with the netcode and everything like that. So it's like there's problems with it, but eventually, it kept doing its thing, kept getting better, and now people really like it.
Yeah, that's why so many people have gone back to it.
Yeah, but with Mass Effect Andromeda, it's like it doesn't have that. Multiplayer shooters, they can spark up at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Like something comes out, something happens, and everybody wants to play it again. But Mass Effect Andromeda, it's like, what could you do to it to make people want to go back to it? Because all people are going to remember is how it released.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what sucks. With Rainbow Six Siege, they'd be like, oh, we just dropped 8 new characters. Come play these new characters. And people, they get in the game, they see all the new stuff. They're like, oh, this is much better than before. But with Andromeda, it's like, what could they do?
Yeah. I mean, again, they had planned DLC and yada yada, and then once the game released, they were like, "Oh, the game didn't make the money that they wanted it to," and then they said, "Well, we're not going to do the DLC anymore. We'll just release it. You know, we'll just tell you the information about what was going to happen. So it's sad. It's,
You know what game had
really
like
sad.
us had this might be the biggest flop in gaming. Like I consider to be the biggest flop in gaming ever. No Man's Sky.
Oh man,
Legitimately
I was
had-
so excited
Bro,
for that game.
Everyone was. That's the thing.
So
this game
excited.
had so much potential.
So much potential, so much hype.
Everything. And you fucked it up.
Yeah,
Legitimately. I've watched a lot of YouTube. I don't think I've saw one video someone saying this is an amazing game.
No,
Literally. It's like everyone just like it. And the thing is, when I see the gameplay too, I can understand it. But the thing is, when you see the trailers, it looks so amazing. It looks like, oh, there's so much I can do. There's so much countless possibilities. And then it's like, it's not so much countless possibilities as it's just the same thing, just in a different space.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And it upsets me when games
It
are
does,
like that.
yeah.
And literally, that game can never come back.
No,
There's
absolutely
no
not.
saving
no,
that game.
Absolutely not.
That's gone.
Yeah.
Andromeda has been saved, just no one's going to notice it.
Correct.
That's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
thing.
People who have taken the chance to go back to it, as I said, like Francis, because I said he was so scared when he first got it, and he's like, oh.
Which is understandable.
But now that we're playing it now, he's like, this game, it looks amazing, it plays amazing, it's an amazing game, you know.
I just can't play Mass Effect. I'm not a big sci-fi gamer.
Look, I mean, Mass Effect, that's what I wish that they would do, is release a remastered version of the original trilogy, and they updated it, so took the combat that was from Andromeda, put that into the original trilogy, updated the Paragon system so it was no longer, good or evil, so to speak, and truly I would play the hell out of it all over again.
I'm not a sci. Like literally, I don't
loved
think
it.
one sci-fi game, bro.
The story was
I'm
so
more of a
amazing.
you know me, I'm shooter, and I'm like
There's
fantasy.
shooting in it. There's fantasy in it.
Yeah, but it's more sci-fi, bro.
Yeah, sci-fi fantasy still.
Oh, and I'm not a fan of third-person shooters.
True.
That's my
True.
thing. I'm
True.
not a fan
It is
of
third
them.
person.
It's
Yep,
rare
yep,
for
yep.
me to play, unless it's like a sandbox, like GTA.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not a third-person shooter. It's a sandbox game.
Correct,
It just happen
correct.
to have third-person shooting in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm okay with that. I just can't. Like Gears of War, never got into it because it's the third person just throws me off.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I don't like about Ghost Recon is the
Yeah,
third person.
yeah.
But the more thing I don't like about Ghost Recon is the fact you can go from third to first person, but
And then
only
jump
when
back.
you're aiming down the sights.
Yep, yep.
That's weird to me. Some little things, man, I just can't do.
You could always switch that off and just have it always third person.
Could you?
Yeah, you can.
That's actually good to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get done with this list.
Yeah.
We have the one bullet point. It took us 40 minutes to get through 4 bullet points.
I'm hoping that he's gonna have to cut some of this.
Anthem and the future of Bioware.
Yeah. So kind of already we touched on it a little bit earlier
About Anthem, yeah.
With Anthem, but yeah, future of Bioware. I think EA is going to continue ruining it.
You think EA is gonna fuck it up?
Continue, yeah, absolutely. I
think-
absolutely do.
I think EA is maybe not going to.
Really?
I feel like EA is gonna give them some leeway. Like maybe we shouldn't. Maybe EA has learned not to fuck with something so much. You know what I'm saying? I said maybe.
Battlefield,
Huh?
like Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah.
I still haven't played that.
No. EA is going to keep ruining it, man.
I really hope they don't.
It's as long as they can make money, they don't care.
BioWare's got some serious skills though. That's the
BioWare does, and that's what's so upsetting about it. It's such an amazing, if not publisher, gosh darn it, developer.
I was honestly lost too.
It's such an amazing developer because, as I said, for their storytelling is like just
Their storytelling is always
fantastic. It is always
Their worlds are
amazing.
always really
and their
cool,
worlds
too.
are always gorgeous.
Yeah.
But
Anthem.
EA ruins it.
Deep.
Yeah,
It's just not like
there's a lot of depth to them.
Yeah, a lot of depth to it. Yeah, there's always a lot to do.
Looks
Yeah.
really good, but it's EA.
But it's EA, and I
And
think
I
that's
think-
the problem.
But Andromeda looked good too in its E3 presentations, and then
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then
they're
that's
gonna
what's,
fuck it up.
yeah, and then they had him release it earlier than it
But
was
here's the
supposed to
thing,
be.
because Anthem is supposed to be one of those things, right? Like where it's like live, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
updates
yeah.
and stuff.
It's supposed to be a 10-year journey.
So people will, they'll flock back to it. So as long as they improve it to
Yeah.
what they want it to be, what they are making it seem to be, it shouldn't do that bad.
But do you think people are getting sick of that type of game? Because Destiny 2 hit its lowest.
Destiny 2
Destiny
made a
2
lot
fell
of
off.
mistakes, though. They didn't
But
keep
Destiny
proper
was
communication.
Worse than Destiny 2.
Huh?
Destiny, the launch.
Oh yeah, the launch. Yeah.
No, the launch was for
The
Destiny
launch
2 was better.
No.
And then the DLC
But
came
then
out.
everything else came out with it, and they didn't. Right, and
I just don't like
they made a mistake.
the whole
They made
10-year journey
mistakes.
with Destiny, but every year or so you lose all your data pretty much. Well, what's the point? I just played Destiny 1 for 3 years.
They made a lot of
got
mistakes.
nothing to show for
They
it.
made a lot of mistakes. There were things that they shouldn't have done.
It's like
and,
Anthem. Don't fuck it up. Don't erase my shit after a couple years.
EA
Don't
will do
appreciate it.
I think EA.
I think that's just the dumbest. Like, World of Warcraft has the perfect system where you literally, everything just combines. It literally just expands. It doesn't just start over. It just expands and it keeps growing and growing.
Yeah.
And that's why World of Warcraft is
Blizzard,
the shit.
though. Blizzard doesn't fuck up.
I know that's what, but I'm saying World of Warcraft has the right idea. We need to follow it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this starting over shit. I don't put 100 hours into a game just for you to create, what's supposed to be the next chapter, and you completely erase the first book.
What they should have done, they should have pushed Destiny back so they didn't have to rush the launch. If they pushed it back, I think it would have been the 10-year cycle. But the reason
Push
why,
back Destiny 1?
Yeah. Because the reason why they supposedly wiped everything because they wanted a new system for Destiny 2, but they're going back to the old system anyways. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking geniuses.
They messed up.
Can't.
They did really
They
mess
really
up.
did mess up with Destiny 2. And you know what's sad is I had really high hopes for Destiny 2 because I enjoyed it a lot more with the launch than Destiny 1. I hated Destiny. I resold Destiny
actually had a
twice.
story.
Yeah, exactly. I resold Destiny twice before I actually got into it. And Destiny 2, I literally have not picked up since I beat since I first beat the raid once, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys talked about Dragon Age and Mass Effect?
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about everything, bro. Everything on the bottom 4 bullets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, do we have any more any
No.
thoughts? Yeah.
No.
You want to ask the audience anything?
I mean, not really.
Your thoughts on Bioware?
What are your thoughts on Bioware?
What's
your favorite?
Bioware
I got
franchise?
this. I got this, bro. What's your favorite Bioware franchise? Hit me with another one.
Favorite game?
What's your favorite game from Bioware? Is it Mass Effect?
Mass
Or are
Effect
you
2.
Team Dragon Age?
Or go back to Star Wars?
No.
Knights of the Old
Oh no, we can't talk
Actually, you
about
know what?
that. That's way back then.
I'm with Francis
Yeah,
on this
Knights
one.
of the Old
Knights of the Old
Republic was
Republic's
good.
gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm a
Let's
fan
say
of
that's
that one.
really
I
taking
wish
it back
they would
though.
bring that series.
Bruh, I would pay so quickly,
Bro,
bruh.
EA has the Star Wars rights.
I know, bruh. I'm telling you. I would play that game in a heartbeat.
Like, what the fuck, man?
But remember, the Knights of the Old Republic, it's not canon anymore. None of that is canon anymore.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Disney changed that. That's technically not canon.
It was
so.
never canon.
Well, yeah, but it's no. There's no way they do that.
Bro,
I don't see
fuck
them doing
Disney.
Fuck Disney.
Oh my gosh.
One of the biggest
I don't know about all
monopolies. They're pretty much a monopoly.
They are a
if
monopoly,
They get Fox, they are a monopoly.
One of the biggest
that.
monopolies.
They already
now.
are a monopoly.
Why don't you pay us a couple billion? There's a thought.
Be
Buy
careful
our
with
show.
the mouse.
Actually, no, Disney wouldn't buy us. Too much R-rated language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And too much beard. They don't like beards, bro.
They don't like beards.
No.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Unless you make the money. Like if you look like any employee, unless you're an actor, you have to be clean shaved. Your hair can only be a certain length unless you're a female.
Is that true?
Yeah, bro.
Disney, you fucking whack.
I got an internship for them.
Bruh, Disney, let me tell you something. I used to respect you. And now you're a piece of shit to me.
Oh my
Bro.
gosh.
Secret Nazis, everybody.
I'm coming at Disney, bruh.
Clearly, I am not a part of this.
You not-
Fear
you-
the mouse.
Fear the
Fear the
mouse.
mouse?
For
Fear
what?
the mouse.
Fuck the mouse.
Oh, see.
Obviously, they were only about money the moment they
I
gave
love
Star
your
Wars to
movies, though,
EA.
Disney. For real, I love your movies. I just don't agree with your policies. If what I'm hearing is true.
It's true. You can look it up anywhere.
He says it, so
Well,
I'm
that,
gonna believe
yeah.
him. I'm gonna believe him. So, like I said, I don't believe in your policies. Your movies are amazing. Keep it up. But your policies fucking suck, so let's work on that.
All right. So, anything else?
Let's end it with the fuck Disney.
All right. I'm not gonna
1, 2,
end it
3.
with that.
Fuck Disney.
How about fuck EA? Because it's
Yeah, I can agree to that. Fuck EA.
1, 2,
that I can
3.
agree to.
Fuck EA.
Yeah, that I can agree to.
There you go.
Yeah, fuck EA.
And
You
if you
guys
agree with
are
us, let us know. If you
ruining
don't agree
video
with
games.
us, let us
Very
know.
good games.
If you want to talk
Yeah.
about stuff, let us know.
Yeah.
Where can they let us know, Damon?
And let us know right here on YouTube, right down below in the comments section. But you can also let us know on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, that's right. MySpace.
That's it. No, MySpace. No.
Christian Mingle was it what it was?
Yeah, Christian Mingle. We'll get to that. Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
I made the account, so it's there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did. I did.
With your name?
No, not at all.
We'll get to it. But
yeah, check us out.
us out.
Check it out. Talk to us. Like us if you like us. Thumbs down if you don't like us. I honestly don't care. It's your choice. But we're all about freedom of speech and freedom of religion. All the freedoms, really. We love all the freedoms. So you have the freedom to like us, or don't.
Yeah.
But I prefer if you do.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see you guys next time on the 9th episode.
Hit him with the cadoodle, bro.
With the cadoodle.
See you at the cadoodles.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.